hello. This is a tutorial for Skurge skip. Basically the idea for this trick is getting a wall walk here. Because normally you're gonna have to do all this challenge, and it's gonna take you about, like, I don't know, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, depends on how fast you are. But for any percent, we don't have to do all this way, or all this work. We just have to get a wall walk here, basically, that allows you to jump over this fence and then getting to the challenge star, ending the challenge, basically. So yeah, the way I do it is basically you want to have a specific setup and a specific timing to jump and get the wall walk, so you can jump over the fence. The setup I use is basically I aim. The pointer of the wand has to barely be touching the wall, like this, and you can get this wall walk that I just got. It has a setup, which is the one I just used, of aiming here and then jumping, and it also has a specific timing that you want to jump. So basically, the timing for the jump is in the frame of the door. So basically, when the frame of the door starts, like roughly here, sometimes it works if you jump a little bit earlier. Sometimes it works if you jump a little bit later. It's fine, but like, you don't want to be jumping like here, or you don't want to be jumping like here super late, because it's never gonna work. So yeah. Another important thing is you want to be strafing into the wall. You want to stick to the wall, because otherwise it's not gonna work ever. So yeah, the setup basically is this. You aim here. The wand pointer has to barely be touching the wall here. So kind of like this. If you aim like this, it's not gonna work. If you aim like this, it's not gonna work. You have too much of an angle. So make sure you're aiming like this, and then you're trying to do the jump. So the timing I use is when the frame of the door starts. So basically, here I jump. I jumped a little bit earlier and it worked. Another thing is you really want to stick to the wall, so be careful with that. If it doesn't work, just redo the setup again. Move your mouse slightly. Important thing though, you don't want to be moving your mouse once you have this setup like done. You don't want to move your mouse, because you're gonna screw up your own setup and it's not gonna work. So sometimes when you're trying to get this trick, if you see it's not working, it's maybe because you slightly moved your mouse and that fucked up your angle. So yeah. So yeah, I'm here. Remember, stick to the wall. If you don't get the trick, let's say you fail it, because it can happen. So let's say you fail it. Don't strafe for the entirety of the time into the wall, because that's slow. You wanna only strafe in this at the frame of the door, or when the wall is when the wall is gonna not be there anymore. So basically, you wanna strafe at the last moment. So like there. So that means you're gonna try again the trick much faster than just strafing the whole time like this. And it's gonna be better. But be careful though, if you strafe too much, you're gonna do this and you're not gonna be able to do anything. You have to do everything again, so don't do this. Be careful with doing this. Okay, once you get the trick, what's the movement? So the movement for the trick is, you wanna always jump, and then you wanna move. What happens if I move? For example, if I strafe to the left and then I move, and then I jump, sorry, I'm gonna fall down, and that's always gonna happen. You fall down. So yeah, always when you get the trick, the correct movement is, for me at least, it's jumping and then forward and left. So jumping forward and left, and you land about on top of the fence, and then because your main objective is getting the star, so you just bump into this candle and you just get the star.
Wrong, Mr. Potter.
Be
Do not
careful,
correct me.
you can die here, so be really careful. You can like miss the star and you can just die. So yeah. That's basically the setup, that's basically the trick. Remember, once you have your setup, don't move your mouse in the slightest, because it's not gonna be good. Unless you wanna redo your setup, of course. If you think your setup is not working, you can just move it and try it again. So yeah, this has to barely touch the wall, like this, and then jump. Right when the frame of the door starts. So yeah, that was everything. That was it for this trick. It's pretty hard though, so don't be discouraged if you don't get it. Don't try to not frustrate a lot, because it's really a dumb trick, but it saves like really a lot of time in an any percent run. As you can see there, I moved and then I tried jumping and I just fell off right away. So you wanna jump and then move. Yeah, that's it for the trick. I think I explained everything. So I hope you guys like it and you find it helpful.